Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around certain people? Or do you find yourself feeling drained, exhausted, or just plain bad after spending time with certain individuals? Well, you're not alone. We've all encountered toxic people in our lives, those who seem to have a knack for sucking the energy right out of us. In this video, we'll explore the concept of toxic people from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that emphasizes the importance of rational thought and emotional control. According to Stoics, our happiness is determined by how we choose to react to external events, not by the events themselves. Understanding toxic people. Before we dive into the specific types of toxic people, it's important to understand what makes them toxic in the first place. Toxic people are often characterized by their negativity, their lack of empathy, and their inability to take responsibility for their own actions. They may be manipulative, critical, or gossipy. They may also be energy vampires, sucking the life out of those around them. Why we're drawn to toxic people. It's important to note that we're not always aware of the toxicity in our lives. Sometimes we may be drawn to toxic people because they fulfill a certain need in us. For example, we may be attracted to negative people because we feel like they understand us. Or we may tolerate manipulative people because we're afraid of being alone. The impact of toxic people. The impact of toxic people on our lives can be profound. They can drain our energy, make us feel stressed and anxious, and even lead to depression. They can also damage our relationships and our self-esteem. The 10 toxic people to reject now. Let's take a look at the 10 types of toxic people we should avoid. 1. The negative. Nancy. This person is always complaining and focusing on the negative aspects of life. Their constant negativity can bring you down and make it difficult to see the good in things. 2. The drama queen king. This person thrives on drama and chaos. They're always creating problems and stirring up trouble. Their constant need for attention can be exhausting and emotionally draining. 3. The energy vampire. This person sucks the energy right out of you. They're always draining you with their problems, negativity, and demands. 4. The manipulator. This person is skilled at using others to get what they want. They're often dishonest and untrustworthy. 5. The victim. This person always plays the victim. They never take responsibility for their own actions and always blame others for their problems. 6. The gossip monger. This person loves to spread rumors and talk about other people behind their backs. Their gossip can damage relationships and create a toxic environment. 7. The critic. This person is always finding fault with others. They're never satisfied and always have something negative to say. 8. The taker. This person always takes and never gives. They're selfish and only care about themselves. 9. The blamer. This person always blames others for their problems. They never take responsibility for their own actions. 10. The entitled one. This person thinks they're better than everyone else and deserves special treatment. They're arrogant and disrespectful. Stoicism and dealing with toxic people. Stoicism offers a powerful framework for dealing with toxic people. The key principle is to remember that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our own reactions. When we encounter a toxic person, we have the choice to let them affect us or to rise above it. Here are some Stoic strategies for dealing with toxic people. Practice negative visualization. Prepare yourself mentally for potential interactions with toxic people by imagining how you will respond calmly and rationally. Avoid engaging with negativity. Don't get drawn into their drama or their complaints. Change the subject or excuse yourself from the conversation. Set boundaries. Let the toxic person know what you will and will not tolerate. Be assertive and don't be afraid to say no. Focus on your own well-being. Spend time with positive people, engage in activities that you enjoy, and take care of your physical and mental health. Remember, You have the power to choose who you spend your time with. Don't let toxic people drag you down. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who will uplift and inspire you. Real-life examples. To illustrate the impact of toxic people, let's consider a few real-life examples. Sure, here are a few real-life examples of the impact of toxic people. Example 1. The negative Nancy Sarah is a bright and ambitious young woman, but her self-esteem is constantly undermined by her negative friend, Emily. Emily always finds fault with Sarah's ideas, criticizes her choices, and focuses on the negative aspects of her life. Sarah's confidence has been shattered by Emily's constant negativity, and she's starting to doubt her own abilities. Example 2. The energy vampire. Tom is a kind and compassionate man, but he's constantly drained by his needy friend David. David always complains about his problems, demands Tom's attention, and never seems to reciprocate the friendship. Tom feels exhausted after every interaction with David, and his own life is suffering as a result. Example 3. The manipulator. Jessica is a skilled manipulator who always gets what she wants. She uses flattery, guilt, and even threats to control those around her. Her friends and family are constantly walking on eggshells around her, afraid of upsetting her and facing the consequences. The power of Stoicism. These examples illustrate the destructive power of toxic people. They can drain our energy, damage our self-esteem, and even lead to depression. But Stoicism offers a way out. By learning to control our own reactions, we can protect ourselves from the negative impact of toxic people. Here are some tips for applying Stoicism in real life. Be mindful of your thoughts. When you find yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, challenge them and ask yourself if they're truly accurate. Focus on what you can control. You can't control the actions of others, but you can control how you react to them. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This can help shift your focus from the negative to the positive. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is on their own journey. Comparing yourself to others will only make you feel worse. Seek help if you need it. If you're struggling to cope with toxic people, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can teach you additional strategies for dealing with difficult relationships. Remember, you deserve to be happy and healthy. By learning to recognize and avoid toxic people, you can create a more positive and fulfilling life for yourself. Toxic people are everywhere, but we don't have to let them control our lives. By applying the principles of Stoicism, we can learn to protect our own well-being and build a life that is filled with happiness and success.